Introducing KDS Settings with Quantic POS. In this video, we're going to take a look at the various different ways in which you can customize your KDS experience. First, we'll talk about colorization of tickets and their duration. There are a series of settings within the system. For example, KDS New Ticket Color will give you the ability to customize the color that a ticket will be when it's brand new. For example, you can see this side of French fries has a green border, and that means it's a new ticket, whereas the other tickets have a purple border, and that means that they are older tickets. You can also customize how long that duration is. So for example, a ticket may become normal when it's been around for 5 minutes, and it became old when it's been around for 10 minutes. Other ways in which you can customize are going to be your service area colors. So for example, we can see here that bar orders have a blue top, whereas orders from a table have a pink top. And we can see takeout orders also have a teal color here. You can also customize the max number of tickets per page. So right now we're set to 8, and as a result is going to try to fit 8 tickets on the screen. You can also customize the ticket font size. Right now this font is set to normal, but you can also make it bigger or smaller. You can also customize the number of columns with KDS column count. Right now we're set to 4, but you could have 2 or 6 or 8. We also have a setting called KDS Keep Items After Strike. What this allows for you to do is if you bump an item, such as this lasagna, normally the item would then disappear and you would only be left with the items on the ticket. However, in this example, you can see the item remains, that way you can see what's been completed. We also have a setting called KDS Auto Bump After Payment. If that is enabled, then in this scenario, if I process the transaction of one of these tickets, it would automatically bump it off of the screen. We also have a setting called Automatic Send Void Ticket. In that scenario, if an item is voided or an order is voided, then a notification will appear on the KDS to indicate that one of these tickets has been voided. We can also change the recall clear time. What that means is that anytime you bump an order while on the kitchen display screen, it's going to be pushed away. You can set the amount of time before you can no longer recall it. So for example, when I click on recall, we have these different orders. But if I were to say set it for 20 minutes or an hour or 6 hours, after I reach that period of time, these will no longer be displayed and will no longer be able to be recalled. Within Quantic POS, we have a feature called positioning. Now in a kitchen ticket, it's going to display the items as they're assigned to various different positions. We also have the ability to enable positioning on the KDS. So for example, for table number 3, if we had 2 people sitting here, and maybe this pizza was being shared, whereas the fettuccine alfredo was going to position number 1, then in that scenario, it would identify those positions. We also have the ability to enable an expo screen. What that means is that as I bump an order, I can then go to my expo and see any orders that have been bumped over here. Then the person running the expo would be able to plate or tray the items. We also have a setting called Play Sound on New Ticket, which means that whatever device it is that you're using for the kitchen display system will make a chime sound to indicate that a new ticket has come in. We also have the ability to determine the order of the tickets, whether or not the oldest order would show first on top or the newest. If you didn't want to use the Expo section, you could use Hide Expo section from KDS, and that would remove Expo as an option. We also have a setting called Enable Double Tap to bump on KDS. What that means is if I were to double tap on one of these tickets, for example this one, it would make the whole ticket go away. If you were concerned that that would cause issues, then you can disable that option, and you would then have to bump each and every single item available. And then lastly, we have a setting called Disable Dynamic Ticket Height. What that means is that the tickets will dynamically change their size based on the number of orders and items in the ticket. However, if you have that turned off, then it'll be a static size, in which case you would then have to scroll through the ticket. And those are all the various different KDS settings we have available in Quantic's KDS. Thank you for watching today's video from Quantic POS Training Center. If you enjoyed this video and would like to see more content like this, don't forget to hit the like button below. And make sure to subscribe to our channel for the latest updates and to join our growing community. Also, be sure to turn on notifications by clicking the bell icon so you never miss an upload. See you next time!